Nothing like having to re-render a video in the early morning because the original video failed to upload. It is time to start the day, getting Lily over to school. Let's get going. Good morning. It is Wednesday, February 12th, and I get to start the day by diagnosing DaVinci Resolve errors. Wonderful. That is why the upload that I did not actually go through, which really ticks me off. So now I gotta go through and try to figure out what happened with DaVinci Resolve, and hopefully it's not a critical issue. Let's go ahead, let's get going. We got Uber Eats today, we got live stream today, we got a lot to do, and it's early day for Lily getting out of her work program. A lot to go on.
Yeah, in a very short amount of time.
Yes. So let's get going. It is 57%, so we got a little bit to go. Failed to write to project folder. Please make sure you have the correct permissions. Okay, wonderful. Now time to start it all over again. Okay, so unfortunately it looks like this is a bigger issue than what I initially realized, so rather than just wasting time, I'm going to go ahead and just fresh reinstall Mac OS and just go from there. I thought that maybe I could just reinstall DaVinci Resolve, however that is not working so well and still screwing up. Which means I also have to rebuild the project file from yesterday, which you're seeing today. That irritates me to death. But let's get into it and let's just go from there. In about 20 minutes, we're going out and doing streaming and Uber Eats as well. So a lot of stuff to get done. So it looks like we did get our first order. Aisha, 2 items, hash browns and hotcake and sausage. Okay, so we just got Aisha's order and now we're gonna go and take it over. It's only about 2.5 miles away, so we should be pretty good on time. Let's get going because it is not going to a good start so far. Alright, so our first order of the day is done. McDonald's. Aisha, I hope that you enjoy your breakfast. It is now time to go ahead and get on to the next one. I'm hoping that we're going to go ahead and get a good one. Maybe a first watch, that would be really nice. If I don't see anything coming through, then I may head into a Kobe. The only problem with that is it can send you over further into Orlando Apaka area. So that's the downside. Let's go ahead and check Dash. And there is nothing available on DoorDash right now. It is pretty empty unless I want to go over into deep end of Windermere.
Traffic is bad out today.
Let's just try to find something that's worthwhile. Because now we really got to make it worth our while. Good news! We got our next order. We're picking up from 7-Eleven. Thank Kevin for 7-Eleven. Alright, so we just dropped off Maria's order. Now we're getting another offer. $2.46 to go 5 miles nearly. No. Let's see what to do. $8 to go 10 miles. It's pretty.
That's pretty far.
Well, we're gonna have to go far, but at least I want to be compensated well for it.
Yes.
Alright, let's go and let's wait for the next order to come in and then just go from there. Okay, so while we were at the red light here at Dillard Street, we went ahead, turned on DoorDash, so now we are on DoorDash and Uber Eats. And it looks like Ocoee was a little bit of a hotspot area, so we're gonna go over there and check it out. Alright, so we just got Elise's order, and now we are heading over. We have a 2-mile run. Not too bad. Thank you. Alright, let's get going. Alright, so we just went ahead and dropped off our order for the second Great Pizza. It is now time to go try to find another order. Good news, we just accepted our next order. It is basically just right across the street over at Taco Bell. The downside is trying to get over there. Alright, let's go get this Taco Bell order for Sean P. It's 2 items, a Chalupa Supreme, a Supreme Lux Box, okay, and a Nacho Fry. 1 drink, too. It's not bad. Alright, so we got Sean P's order, his Taco Bell order. It is time to get going and get his food over to him. Luckily, it is pretty close by, so let's get going and let's get this drop off done. Alright, so Sean P met us, picked up his order, made it super easy so I didn't have to go door hunting. Now it is time to get the next order after we get some gas in the gas tank. Okay, so we just accepted a really nice order. $17 for 9.3 miles. Heck yeah, I'll take it. Pickup is in Eggs Up Winter Garden here and over at Starbucks. Let's get going. Alright, so now we gotta get over to Starbucks. We got Harry B's order. Now time to get going. Okay, we just got Harry's order. We have a 6.2 mile run. And we had 33 miles of range on the gas tank. So we should be pretty good there. Let's get going. We got just a little bit to do. Alright, we got a pretty short trip here. It looks like we're gonna be going over a Marsh roadside in Claremont. Alright, let's get going. Alright, so we just got done delivering Harry's order. It's time to get back to Winter Garden. That was a really fun order to do. Pretty easy too. And made a little bit of money that way. Let's get going. I had a feeling that it was going to be going away.
Yeah, it was.
And after Duval got rid of most of their dealerships.
It lasted a few months longer than I expected, but still.
Okay, so we just got done doing some Uber Eats stuff for now. It's time to go ahead and get that video compiled from yesterday again. Ugh. It has not been a good day so far. Alright, so I got DaVinci Resolve reinstalled. I got the files copied over from the Mac, from the backup drive. Now, let's go ahead and let's see if we can get this to render properly. Alright, so DaVinci Resolve is done. The video compiled perfectly. Got the upload done, and now that should be live within the next 10 minutes. And honestly, it's the most frustrating part, and I hate that, is when tech stuff happens and it's like at 10 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night, and you're finally able to get that video done. You'd think, and then it's not actually done. It screws up your entire flow. 1643, just a little over 5 gallons. Let's get going before the wasp gets us. Alright, we need to make some freaking money this afternoon and get some strong money in. Come on, let's go. There's something worse to me than just sitting idly around hoping that a job will call me. It's just one of the worst things to me because I'm used to pounding the pavement, looking for a job, going door to door, and talking to employers. And you can't do that anymore. And that, it frustrates me to heck. To no end, it frustrates me. Because I don't want to get to that point where depression sits in and then you start feeling mopey and sad about it. I want to feel that anger in me still. That energy. That passion to find something. Let's start the car because it's like 90 some odd degrees. Yeah, it's 91 degrees. Look, we got half of a tank of gas. Let's turn that into a full tank of gas with some more money in the pocket. Alright, so here we are. We are on the road now. We got our first order of the afternoon. It is a pretty decent for miles one. And basically, we're just going to order a company called Way Chocolate and Coffee, who I've never been to before, but I love coffee and I have a liking for chocolate. So let's go check this out. Alright, so we got the order. Let's go ahead, let's drop this off. It's only 1.4 miles away, so it's actually relatively quick. Okay, so we just dropped off the order. It was actually an order for Catherine. Then after I get there, then it tells me order for Catherine. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's go over to the village. Let's get in a good order. I need to make some serious money. Really. Let's get going. Okay, so I just did accept my next order. It's for Walgreens. Alright, so we just got the order drop off done. Now it is time to go back into our zone, get some more orders, get some more money into the bank, and go from there. Because tomorrow, we're gonna have some fun. Let's go. Alright, so I did activate DoorDash and I got an order. We're gonna go in and get it in a second. I'm thinking about going over to Animal Kingdom tomorrow. I do have an 11 a.m. call in with a lady for one of the companies I was interested in. And we'll see how that goes. She wants to do a second interview. It's just been a frustrating, mind-draining experience with all this. That's the worst part about all of it, to be honest. And you can never prepare for it. You can never be 100% ready to be let go. It just really sucks. But we pick ourselves up, we move on, and we don't blame ourselves, and we just pick up the pieces and go. That is all we can do. If we completely just forget about it and we just move on, then we'll be 100% better. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we just selected another order. This one is for Dairy Queen. We have a minute before that's gonna be ready. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys something cool. Give me a second. So right there, 1001 Stuckey Terrace. That is actually where I lived a very long time ago. Wow. And then across the street over there is where my Aunt Doris lived. It was pretty cool back then. One of the things that I heard a lot of drivers do is they stack orders like this. So that's what I'm trying right now. If I can get this freaking going, then I'll be good. Yes, I'm expected to be there at Target by 4:16. I can easily manage that. And then I just got to pick up 6 items for Anna Julia. So that's pretty cool. Let's get going. Oh, and by the way, this was another area that I'm actually going to of where I lived for a little bit. Holy crap, I'm just doing a tour of places I lived once upon a time. Now I'm going to Country Gardens. Wow. All this just takes me back in time. It's quite funny as heck today. Alright, so now we just got that dropped off. We are now in the process of going over to Target. We have to get 6 items for Anna Julia. And then I have a feeling we're going to be done for the day after that. Let's get going. Alright, so I just rushed right through that shopping. I didn't even have time to record anything. We got a 3.6 mile ride in about 10 minutes. Let's go get this drop off done. Let's get this done and over with. Alright, so we just did our final drop off, or what I believe to be the final drop off for the day. If I get somebody on the way back that's actually relatively close to the home area, I don't mind it, since I'm already in that area. But I'm not going to go on any more long distance runs. Today has been a pretty up and down day. Kind of stressful at times, but overall not too bad. I think that, honestly, I just want to go ahead and end the day, go home, edit for you guys, and then just relax. Tomorrow, Animal Kingdom, getting some walking in over there. Got an 11 o'clock interview, so I'll go to a little quiet area. And then just see how the day goes from there. Alright, let's get back home. Maybe I'll even treat the girls to dinner tonight somewhere. Alright. Alright, it is time to truly end the day. You and I have gone out today. We had a great time this morning. We got to go ahead and do the ride along with Tiffany. And on top of that, we got to go ahead and follow up on a job application for a second interview. And then we got some Uber Eats time in. Overall, it hasn't been the worst day. It's been okay. But now it is time to end it. And I hope you guys have a really good night. And thank you so much And I will see you tomorrow over at Animal Kingdom.